second half for you guys to kind of flip things around and have such a strong performance?
We just kept fighting, you know what I'm saying? We can make some adjustments at halftime, you know, and coach just told us to keep fighting and keep battling and keep making those plays that come our way. So that was it, really.
How fun was it to see the atmosphere in the stadium change from it's just going to be easy to we're in trouble?
It's just honestly like it was just one of those. You see our fans over there; they were still believing in this and stuff like that. And we had some fans on our side that were just still believing in this. But they were just basically just having that faith in us and keep making. Hopefully, we, you know what I'm saying, they were still there and keep winning.
How did the attitude on your side change?
It changed a lot. You know, everybody. You know, of course, everybody's down when we're losing, but you know, everyone. See now, you know, we're making some changes and stuff. We'll come back in the game and everybody brought some excitement back to the sideline.
Jalen, at what point did you guys know, like when you saw the score get a little close, what point did you guys, the defense, go, okay, we get a couple stops, we're in this thing?
I feel like that in the beginning of the game, you know what I'm saying? Like we was getting them out. We was actually stopping those guys really fast in the beginning of the first quarters and in the second quarter, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if minus a few big plays, they wouldn't honestly would have scored. And I just felt like we was just as a team, everybody was all clicked on, and everybody was just as a team playing hard.
A couple straight weeks now, we're coming out of halftime. There's been a couple big runs by both Cal and Colorado. How can you guys try to shore that up now that it's kind of become a two-game trend?
To make sure everybody do their job and execute. That's it, really. Just listening to the coaches and stuff like that and executing basically.
What things did you see that you guys really improved on in this Colorado game that you've been working on all year?
I feel like we knew that, you know, we could play with any guy, any team in the Pac-12. We just got to start fast and finish fast, you know. So it's just basically just coming out early and just playing hard and physical, basically.
Jalen, for you personally, how nice or just how special was it to win that game in your home state, break the road losing streak, all the other things involved, just winning there?
It was awesome, man. I just want to thank the team, you know, and the coaches who keep fighting and stuff like that. You know, it's because I grew up in Colorado. I always wanted to go to Colorado, and I feel like, you know, they didn't offer me a scholarship out of high school, so I feel like that meant a lot to me. You know, just to show them that, you know, you got stuff on me in high school, and it wasn't about that. It was just about like team and stuff like that. Winning a away game, man. It's been a minute since I've been here. I haven't won an away game since I've been here, so having that win on the road is huge, especially in overtime.
When you guys were starting to watch the score kind of get closer, were you guys kind of just on the sideline just oohing and awing when Jake was making some of these passes and just going down the field? I mean, it seemed like he was in a groove like he's never been on the football field.
I feel like we see Jake do that all the time in practice, so, you know, seeing it in the game was just like, it's a natural thing, you know, and honestly, I feel like, you know, Coletto doing a good job too, even though he was kind of mixing reps a little bit, but both of those guys did a really good job, and, you know, we see that stuff in practice, so coming to the game, it all translated to the game, so they did a really good job.
Are you guys one of those teams where the defense builds off the offense and vice versa?
I feel like it depends, you know. I feel like if everybody's on the same page, we're an awesome team, you know. If everybody's locked in, you know, because there was times in the game where like we gave up a big play, offense messed up on a pick six or something like that. And we just kept fighting, you know. So we wasn't pointing no fingers. Everybody was on the same page. We just kept going. That's it. So that's what it's about.
What kept y'all revved up when you were down 31-3? Was it easy to cash that one in?
I mean, it's easy to complain and stuff like that, you know. But, you know, I feel like, you know, over the years, you know, like we were like us being down that much, a lot of people would have gave up on us, you know. But that's when people start pointing fingers. But now everybody's just clicked in, everybody's locked in, everybody's not pointing fingers, and everybody's trusting the process that Coach Smith's been saying since day one and believing in your teammates.
Is this just a one-game thing, or do you guys feel like you've turned the corner collectively?
I feel like, you know, we're turning, you know, slowly but surely, but, you know, but it's a process, you know. I'm not going to say that, but we just got to just keep working, you know, and hopefully this game we get a win, you know, and just keep working hard.
Expanding to USC, what have you seen out of them? Obviously talent all over the place and some new offensive wrinkles expected this weekend, all that stuff.
They have some talented receivers, you know. They have some talented running backs, talented tight ends, you know. I feel like they like to throw the ball a lot to their receivers, you know. The running backs play real physical. We just got to be physical master at energy, because honestly they're going to come in here trying to get a win. So, you know, we just got to just stay high up, you know, and just stay positive and keep working, and, you know, not to matter who they are at SEC. I mean, they got some good players, but, you know, we're Oregon State, we're the underdog, so we got to come in there with that chip on our shoulder again, you know, and just get that win.